everybody, I'm here. It's Angie. Sorry for the delay, and we're gonna get started.
She's never used airbrush medium before.
Oh, I love airbrush medium for what I'm gonna do right now. It kind of gives it more of a kind of an oil painting property where your stuff will blend a lot easier. Let's see if you guys can see me. Let me know if I'm painting on camera or not, honey, but it's going to be like a 15-second delay for us. Yeah. Seems longer for some reason. So,
I see your hand going.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like I have the whole canvas on there. Maybe not the very tip. The corner, the very bottom inch might be missing.
The very top on the right.
And
on the left, I mean.
Very top edge might be missing, but for the most part you guys see what I'm doing. Now I'm sure somebody will let me know if I have a whole section not missing. I hope someone will let me know before too long. But so that's what I did. I sprayed my canvas with water, which is fine, and the other alternative is using airbrush medium because it just kind of gives it a moist canvas there to paint on. Okay, so Bonnie says she could see everything. So far, so good. All of the stuff I'm doing right now, you can't see a thing because it's all either clear or white. And let's see. So right now I'm putting my titanium white on here, which I don't always do, but I'm doing it now because I'm going to be having some yellows on here and more of a pastel color. Yes, it helps with paint flow. It's better than water. The properties are, you're not asking questions to me, babe.
I don't see the question.
The properties are, it is a, what can I tell you?
Oh, I see.
It's the same properties as our paints are, the polymers. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's all polymers. It's just real thinned out. And the purpose of airbrush medium is supposed to thin out the paints for when you use an airbrush machine. And so, but it so happens that it works really nice for preparing the canvas, and you have a more wet canvas to blend and start on. So it does sort of help with the flow. It's sort of side effect, kind of keeps it open for a little bit just because it's not drying as fast. So it's like a real thinned out, clearish paint, really, really thinned out like water. So the best thing about it is you can't use too much of it because like you can use too much water, which would kind of break down your paints, and airbrush medium won't do that. So that's my long explanation. Anyway, so it's by Golden and it's in one of these pour bottles. So I put something dark behind my bottle. Okay, so that's it. It's a pour bottle. But I can understand these stores keeping everything under lock and key anymore because it's gotten crazy out there. It just has. All right. Wow, that's crazy. So she says, I guess people get high on it. I don't know.
Some kind of way.
Okay, so there's so many, like this is a public, what do you call it? Public service announcement, because this is a public video. And I know I cater to you guys, especially those with chronic pain, but anybody could join us, and people are finding that out. So you don't have to have chronic pain to join us here on YouTube. However, what I'm going to say is a public service announcement, because anybody could watch this, and my announcement is, and most people know this, that drugs are a coping mechanism to escape. And some of these drugs are so potent and effective in the action on the endorphins that trying once, I used to think that was like, no, that's not true. Probably when I was in junior high, you see these movies about what not to do, and I thought it was just a scare tactic. But some of these drugs have the ability to hook you after one use. There's so many other ways to escape. There are healthy ways to escape, and most of us participating in this know that, but I'm just getting the word out in case people happen to fall on this video or have family members that they'd like to be exposed to this type of conversation. Painting is a great way to escape, and I'm telling you this because I started our Facebook group, Painting with Fibromyalgia, because I found by accident that I can escape my chronic pain by painting, because it takes you into a different area in your brain where you're not receiving messages of things that are troubling you, like pain. And emotional pain is pain. So escaping is escaping, but there's healthy ways and there's ways that kill you, and painting is not going to kill you. So if you want to learn how to escape, and maybe escape from a habit that is unhealthy, join us in our painting community. And if you need help starting from scratch, you can get help on YouTube on any of these beginning painting lessons, including mine. If I know there's someone out there that's never painted before, I will zero in, and our whole chat group will zero in and give them answers to any questions, any basic questions. Where do I buy my canvas? What kind of paint do I buy? What colors do I buy? All of that kind of stuff. Anybody in our art community on YouTube will be able to and willing to assist you. So that's my public service announcement based on where this conversation was going. And I'm going to look over here and see if anyone has anything to add. Scrolling down. Okay. Yes, and Trish says, yes, I love the way it makes my mind escape, and I am into painting when I do paint. So yes, so you really get absorbed into it. And when you really want to get absorbed into it and you really want to escape, add music. Add music to that period of time that you're painting. And the only thing about it is you can get so deep into it that you forget your other bodily function needs. So you do want to have to find that balance, that when you need to get up and move, like people with chronic pain need to do, then you need to do that. You need to leave out of that part of your brain for long enough to go do whatever you need to do and drink your beverage. I don't think I have one here. Oh, yes, I do. Drink your thanks, babe. Drink your beverage. Go relieve yourself. Move around, stand up, and a perfect time to do that is like right now while everybody's getting together. Another perfect time is drying time, which is why I usually don't use my blow dryer. And I'm doing all this talking because this is going to be a really quick painting. Okay. And everyone's agreeing with me. Everybody knows I'm telling the truth. It's hard to believe something so healthy could be something so useful and fun, and you can sell it and make money off of it. Let's see. Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Okay. And yes, Jennifer, we've all been there, done that, and sometimes I do that too. If I'm into, you all excuse me because I'm going to pop open my can of diet ginger beer. And since I'm talking about that, anyway, so this is going to be a really loose painting. And so I'm going to add, now why I had all this stuff behind my canvas, because that was absorbing some of the, I might need to do that. Do I still, so you see I put some cad yellow on here. You could use hands of yellow. It's real loose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be any certain kind of. Now what I'm gonna do is add just a. I think I'm gonna use my cheapy yellow. See if I can find it. I shouldn't say cheapy yellow. More of a student grade yellow to add to that. Just to stretch it out a little bit. And I'm leaving those pointy edges coming down. I'm using my camera that I don't like. So let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Better? Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so patient. Okay. Is that better?
Puts her in a good mood, Cheryl.
Cheryl? Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Yay! You're like, what is she doing? She's painting with different colors of gray, and it was like the emperor with no clothes. Oh, goodness. All right, so now I'm going to I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. This is what happens when you're a one-man show when it comes to the studio camera work. I'll use my cad yellow. It's okay. I'm going to use some white first. I use a little white, and I'm going to make some streaks like that, and then I'm going to use some yellow, and I'm going to go over that and make some streaks like that. And you see how that's kind of giving me some variation. Now I'm going to go down here and I'm going to add some blue and white to my yellow, and I'm going to wet that. Sometimes I forget about the delay. Okay. And now I'm going to go from the other direction, and I'm going to paint some what's going to represent more of the ground, the grass. And I'm going to get into that a little bit more. Okay. This is going to represent the grass. I'm going to get these corners that you might not be able to see. I'm missing a couple people, and I'm wondering if they had to work. Some that do paint with me. And so I'm thinking about all of you. You know, I have really gotten to know you guys in ways that I don't think some of you really understand, that I have really gotten to know you. So if you happen to see this later, let me know how you're doing. Okay? Don't apologize for not being here, because that's not what I'm saying, because I don't want anybody to do that. It just makes me wonder how you're doing. So that's the main thing. I need that yellow. And I really have no idea what I did with it. Like, oh, here it is. I did throw it down. I'm throwing things today. Sometimes you just have to throw things down. Not in anger, just, you know, in being free. Okay, so I'm going to put some yellow in here over the green, change it up a little bit, and a little bit of the orange, yellow, and a touch of the blue. And I want kind of a brownish color almost. Anyway, I want it a little muted, just in here. A little, threw a little red in there. So see, this is a little muted right here. And that's what I want right there. I'm gonna put a little touch more red in here, just to give it a little contrast. And I guess you guys can see what I'm doing. And then over here, now this is what I'm gonna do. Dip into my cad red. Okay.
So all the canvas is not being seen, but
yeah, there's a little bit. I'm gonna come out a little bit, but the main thing is I want you to see what I'm doing up close, and then I'll come back out, and then you'll get to see the full effect. But really, most of the canvas is being shown, just not my bottom edge and my corners. Now I'm going to rinse my brush off. I'm going to wipe it off. And this is the first time I'm wiping it off. Okay. And then I just want some white in there. So I'm going to put some white on my palette. That was so weird seeing that with all the grays. Yeah, don't feel like you can't tell me something weird is going on, because I don't mind that. I really don't. I'll let you know that if it's intentional or not, like kind of like I did just a minute ago. But sometimes I have no idea what's going on that camera because I'm trying to focus on other things. So I threw some white right here. Okay, and I want that white. Now I'm going to let that dry for a second, even though it looks weird. And I'm going to talk to you for a minute. It's almost 8, so the next time I pick up that brush, I'm going to pull it all together and it will be finished. I just want that to settle in just a little bit. So let me see, what did I miss? Oh, Bonnie, I love our time together. At least we get a good laugh. Leanne said, yeah, crazy things happen on this show. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. This is another escape for us, really. It's another escape for us to be able to get together and let's see, canvas only. I'm gonna go to canvas only, canvas and brushes, transition. Okay, so you guys are seeing a little bit better of a view of everything right now. Okay, so that's a little better view of everything. All right, and in a second, because it's going to be dry in a second, I'm just going to pull that last little bit together right here. I'm going to pull this together, and then you'll see the final results. Okay, so I'm going to give that a minute, and then look at your little chit chat. See if I missed anything. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had a conversation of selling. Yeah, selling's not easy. Some people are good at selling. My sister could sell, what is it, sand to, no, how's it go? Sand to a desert, ice to an Eskimo. Anyway, I have a hard time with that because that's like, you have to be convinced that it is worthy of selling. And some of us don't quite have that confidence, no matter, even if we're really, really pleased with a painting, sometimes we feel like other people might not be, and so we don't want to push it and them say, oh, I thought you said it was great. It's not great. But that's just something we do in our own minds. And then there's paintings where you feel like, wow, I really did knock that out of the park, and then you don't want to sell it. And then when you sell it, it's like, I miss it. So it's crazy. Selling's crazy. And pricing is even crazier. Because they tell you that if you don't price your work high enough, then you're telling people that it doesn't have high value. And if you price it too high, then there's always something similar that they don't have to spend as much money on. Even if the quality's not there, even if they get it from a big box store and it's just plastic with a picture of a print on there, a lot of people don't even know the difference between that and handcrafted art. So why are they going to spend money on handcrafted art if they don't even see the difference? So yeah, that's a whole nother, like, that's an hour show by itself. Okay. So I think I'm going to cheat here. Yes. I'm going to turn my volume down. Get back into my cadmium red and orange if you have it, and yellow. Anyway, the darker of those colors. Okay. And now I'm going to just put some of the darker right here. This is very loose painting here. I'm going to go into the yellow and then, well, I meant to go into the white first. Go into the white. And then go into the yellow. Put a little yellow in here. Okay. And a little bit of the orangish red. And you see where this is just a very, very loose painting. And a little cad red here. Very loose painting. And a little orange because I have orange, so. I like orange. Orange is like another staple of mine because it's really hard to make orange. So it's harder than you would think.
Trish says, is she still
Am I still what?
I don't know, singing
Huh?
airbrush medium?
No, I'm talking about orange. Using orange. I like having orange, the color orange, as a staple. This color right here. Let's see, where am I? I like having this color right here as a staple. And it's orange, cad orange. Is it cad orange? Let me see.
You got me.
Yes, it's cadmium orange. I like this color. So if you can find cadmium orange, it's pretty awesome. All right? And so I'm going to throw a little bit more on here just for some looseness and to give it that leaf look. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go back into here.
So Trish says, are you still using the medium?
Oh no, I just did that just to prepare my canvas. Just to prepare my canvas, I used the medium. And then I'm going to use a little bit more of this blue and yellow mix, my phthalo blue and yellow. And I'm just going to add a little dimension, and then that's it. Then I'm done. What's the question?
I was just going to say, you still just got it on the canvas.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm going to flip back when I'm done. I just wanted them to see this. Just wanted them to see this. This is like a little less, there we go. And then there's one little piece I need to fix. One little piece. I rinse off my brush really good. And I'm going to dip into this in my orange and my yellow. And real... Wow, that's a little too. And just do one little quickie thing right here. Okay.
Jennifer says the painting is beautiful.
That's it. That's it. Okay, I'm kind of done. It's a little abstract, and I'm going to move this out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Let's see, canvas and brushes. Or rustic on the bottom, you know. So, like I said, you could play around with it. And come up with your own kind of thing. But this is just the gist of it, you know. And that's kind of it.
Cheryl says fire. Then she says later, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, that's my group. That's my group, girl. All right, so I'm going to switch back over to me. To me, it's kind of a fall leafy fall, grassy, abstracty kind of thing. But I'm going to switch it back over.
Gina just came.
I'm going to switch it back over. Oh, Gina's in. I'm going to switch it back over to, let's see, which one is it? This one, me. Yep, all about me. Okay. I have switched over to all about me. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. And there's George in the background. And then all my mess.
It's all about you. Why am I in it?
George is in it too. It's all about us. Thanks for hanging with me, you know. And I feel pretty good because it was a wreck getting started. I wasted too many weeks of not doing. I didn't waste the weeks because I had a million things going on, events and stuff. But there was so much time that passed that it was not automatic pulling everything together. So that I was 15 minutes late, and I pretty much hit the mark on my 15 minutes estimate, and now I'm 15 minutes into finishing late. So I feel pretty good about that because my bad timing was timed perfectly, if that makes any sense.
I think Elena just showed up.
Oh, Elena's here. Gina's here. Elena's here. Awesome. Hi, guys. No show without the both of you. That's right, babe. You got to be in it too. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Jennifer. All righty. Enjoy your company. Aubrey. Hi, Aubrey. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. So, I don't know if I'm leaving this up. I kind of like it. It's kind of crazy. It's not near as calm as this one. Sherry, I missed you. It's not as calm as this one, but neither was I. And your painting, I'm going to show you the difference in the two. Your paintings do reflect the mood you're in. I don't care what you planned on doing. Your paintings are going to reflect the mood you're in. So I'm just showing you that. I'm showing you the difference because it's the same painting, but look at the difference.
Gina says leave it up.
Leave it up? Okay. Huge difference in this one and that calm, easygoing 70s one. This is the 2018 anxiety induced one. So, anyhow, I wanted to show you that. You like that, Elena? Oh, goodness. So anyway, people are into abstract. Yes, this has way more depth. It has way more movement and excitement and fire in it. I like them both. I like that calm 70s kumbaya one. But this is a little bit more up to date. So one is more of a nostalgic one, and this one is a little bit more modern. But it's because of my stress level. All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Aubrey.
All right, Aubrey.
All right. So I'll see you later. I'm gonna zoom over to the painting, and then I'm gonna say goodbye. Flower power. Have a great night, everybody. See you later. Love you guys. I'll let you know when we paint together again, okay? Alrighty. Bye-bye. Bye.